You mean doing a startup isn't easy and effortless? Ah! Hello, my friends. Welcome to another video advice. Calm down. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna talk about startup business overwhelm and how you can avoid the overwhelm of a startup business. This is critical to understand for anybody who is an entrepreneur, for anybody with the idea of being an entrepreneur, for anybody who would like to make their own impact out in the world, for anybody who would like to make their own hours, make their own unique contribution, anybody who would like to design their life. You're going to need to start a business in some way, shape, or form, because you do not get to design your life if you're an employee. It's just a simple fact. So you're most likely watching this video because you have a startup business and you're feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm going to give you 2 simple things to understand that will keep you from this overwhelm. The first is staying centered, right? You absolutely must stay centered in the center of your business. I've mentioned this in other videos before, and I've mentioned it in the way that I take it on is by planning 2 or 3 months at a time of the rough projects and what's going on, so that even though there's a lot going on, I can stay centered in the center of it all. Just kind of like the commander in the command room, right? The commander is not freaking out that there's a battalion over here and a battalion over there, and oh my God, there's so much going on, I'm so overwhelmed. No, he's centered in the center of his unit, right? Just like in your business, you must be the commander. You must be centered in the center of your business. Now, the other thing that goes along with that staying centered is to understand the mindset that the only thing you can be doing is what you're doing right now. The only thing you can be doing is what you're doing right now. So what are you doing right now? You're watching this video. Thank you. I appreciate your time. What you're probably doing though is watching this video, checking an email, thinking about the 4 things you have to do after this video, thinking about what didn't get done yesterday that might not ever get done because this and that, thinking about what's going to break down later. I'm so overwhelmed, right? Of course you're overwhelmed. You're not centered and you're not present to the moment. If you get lost in your head, you can go forever in the never-ending loops of what your brain will come up with that's scary and overwhelming, right? But if you return to this moment here, you see nothing but peace. There's nothing but peace. You're watching this video. I'm making this video. That's what's happening in this moment. That's it. It's not very overwhelming at all, actually, unless you let your brain take you off into the illusion of everything else. Okay, so stay centered in the center of your business, and the only thing you can be doing is what you're doing right now. The next thing that I would say is to make it joyful. Overwhelm is a perception. Overwhelm to one person looks like joy to another person. And which of those 2 people do you think is going to be successful? The person who's overwhelmed or the person who's excited and joyful, right? I get excited at the fact that there is so much opportunity going on, so many potential directions I could go, so many projects that are going on right now, so many things. That is exciting. There are so many people out there who have nothing going on, who have nothing happening in their life, nothing is moving, they have no momentum. That sounds really boring, and I would never trade any amount of overwhelm for that life. So you can look at it as overwhelm, and it can negatively affect your ability to create inside your business, or you can look at it as excitement and joy And really, I mean, if you're just starting a business, you're creating your life, that's joyous, that is exciting. Good, you're overwhelmed. You should be. You're taking on something that matters. Things that matter take work, right? And so if you're creating something new in your life, that's exciting. So it's just you can just flip that perception. So the first thing to avoid business startup overwhelm is to stay centered. Stay centered in the center of your business. Stay centered in the moment, knowing you can only do what you're doing right now. And the other part is to just flip it. Look at the abundance of things going on as joyful and exciting versus overwhelming and fear-inducing. Now, if you're just getting started in business and you're a heart-centered entrepreneur who wants to make an impact in the world, I strongly suggest you go to gethighimpact.com and check out my training webinar where I'm going to show you step-by-step how to create and sell your own high-end offer online. So if you're interested in starting an online business, you want to know the exact steps, the exact sequence for doing so that you're not overwhelmed, go to gethighimpact.com and check that out. As always, please comment below this video. Let me know if it made a good impact, right? So let me know if this helped you with your overwhelm, if this helped you in your startup, if this helped you create the life that you truly desire. I feed off your participation. I love to see you guys active and talking. I love to know that I'm reaching real people on the other side of these videos. There's real people there, and I want to know that they have happy lives. That makes me happy. So please comment below. Please like the video if you like it. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon in another video advice. Thanks.